Welcome, y'all. Little derby car update. As you can tell, there's a few things missing now. Had it all ready to go for Boonville for Labor Day. Couldn't find a trailer, couldn't get away to get my car up there to run it. So I missed it. And there's no other derbies that I'm willing to travel over an hour to get to take a car that's hurt real bad. This car is just, it's not worth taking long distance. It's a one run wonder, if that. So it's not, it wouldn't last long, so it's not worth the trip. Really wasn't worth putting back together. So I decided to cut my losses, take everything out, save what I could for next year, and scrap it. It sucks because there's still a little bit left of this car, but not enough to really be competitive. But as you can see, it's pretty much all gutted. Fuel tank, battery box, ECU, TCU, stripped all that shit, everything, you know, my switches. Yeah. The cage is getting cut out tomorrow. We're going to be taking a torch to it to cut it out. Because I will save this cage, because I did design it to come back out of this car. We'll also cut the bumper off the front, because I'll definitely be keeping that, because it's still straight as can be after 7 runs. So that'll get cut off and save it for next year. As you can tell, we pulled the engine out, which is sitting right underneath that tarp, keeping the hood, keeping the radiator, it's still good. Also kept the shifter, there's all that in the battery box, and windshield bar, axles, brake master cylinder, because that's all brand new. Motor mount, you know, there's the one fuse box, TCU and all's over there. All the wheels, of course these wheels come off. Also kept the springs out of it, even though one of the springs is broke, but that's fine because I plan on cutting them down and making low-end springs out of them, just for temporary. Because they got good struts still. I'll also be, when we get this on the trailer, pulling these wheels off, pulling the brakes, hubs, spindle, all that off. Spindles are junk, but I want to keep the brakes, rotors, wheel bearings, because that's all new on this car, along with the wheels. I'll be keeping the back wheels too, and probably pull the hubs out too, because it's got good bearings in the hubs. I got a plan for those, and I might try to take the struts out, but it looks like it might be a little bent. I mean, not too bad, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to pull the struts out of the back of this or not. They seem to be like they're okay. They're not hurt too bad. But I don't know. I really don't feel like pulling them really, but it won't be too bad actually. I might pull them. Yeah, I might pull those out too, just for, you know, just to keep. I'll probably do that in a little bit. And of course, if you're wondering why the front end's still sitting up there with no shocks or springs, yeah, custom right there. And of course, I'll be keeping my upper A-arms with the modified ball joints. Keep those for next year if I run one of these cars. But yeah, steering wheel is already unbolted. It's just, you know, it's just sitting there. There's no nut on it. But yeah, she's pretty much ready to go. She's ready to go scrap, other than the bumper and the cage and the wheels and whatnot. Once it's up on the trailer, then we'll take the rest of that crap out and, you know, cut the bumpers and all that shit. Yeah, you know. But yeah. So once it's up on the trailer, then I'll start throwing a bunch of scrap and shit in it and clearing up the shop. Like most of the interior that came out of this car, like the carpet, I've got still, along with all the seats, which are about trashed anyway. And the dash, I'm going to throw it back in after I take the wiring out. Yeah. Basically clean up my shop a bit, throw it in this car for a little extra weight, even though it's not going to weigh a whole lot. But yeah, sad day. Owned this car for 3 years. It's been a pain in my ass since day one. It's been a curse of a car. I can't even kill this goddamn car. As you can see. It won't die. I've tried getting rid of it 3 different times, and it's come back 3 different times. So once and for all, it's getting crushed. I'm gonna hit it with my truck a few times. I'll get that on video later, but yeah. If you're wondering about damage-wise, why this car isn't worth running again, you can see this frame rail is completely buckled. All the motor mounts moved. This cross member was literally right back here into the oil pan real bad. All the way over here. I mean, you can see where my transmission when this was into this cross member. I say the harmonic balancer was into this frame. Come over here, the transmission was hitting here. The wheels hitting the frame when you turn and hitting transmission. Mounts are all whack. And you can see where, you know, all the seams are starting to blow. And you can look right down this frame rail and see how bad that's bent. You can see how bad this strut's tweaked. And it's all, this frame's going down and in, and it's also, everything's going over this way. As you can tell, nothing is straight. And you can't really see it too well on this frame rail. It's not, this frame rail ain't too bad, other than it's tweaked out a bit. But this one is completely buckled. And yeah, as you can tell by the bumper, how far that frame rail's gone down. But yeah, just wasn't worth running again. I wasn't about to waste more money on this car just to get maybe a couple of hits out of it, so save what I can and whatnot, and start next year off fresh with a fresh car. So until then, I'm getting back on the mower derbies. That's coming up at the end of the month. It's a big one coming up, Corey Apple Fest. I'll have an update on that coming soon too. I might mount the GoPro to the tractor or something, do something for y'all for a, you know, on tractor derby cam thing. Yeah. Yeah. There you go, just a quick little update. So, later.